Hello everyone, welcome back to
La Cuba Producciones.
In today's video. We are going to talk about the world deck. It isn't funny, guys. It isn't funny that everything related to my story or my grandpa's or whatever has to make you laugh, okay? And also, you know what it isn't funny? Treating people like shit. Especially if they are starting in the game and if they want to get into the game and you be a complete ass and treat them bad no matter what they do or what they are or who they are or what are their preferences, etc., etc., etc. You have to be nice to people, not because it is a game and whatever, because it's human decency. Okay, all of those people are a bother for this game, and for me, I'm only going to tell you once, but if you mistreat people, I'm going to go after you. So yeah, in today's episode we are going to talk about a funny deck that I played during Collision's stream this last Friday. If you haven't watched that, it's on the Collision of Scrubs YouTube channel. I'm going to leave that in the description. And as well, we're going to do that stream not this Friday but the next one, and I will try to do the same that this deck does. So I'm going to play this same deck and maybe another deck, I don't know, we have to think it well. But yeah, this deck is really fun to play. You need to think well of what you're doing because you need to win the resource game, you need to have a full board, and you don't have many ways of preventing disruptions. That's one thing that this deck lacks and cannot afford to play, because it just needs a lot of draw power and consistency than hand traps or any way to prevent that your board doesn't fall is something hard to do sometimes. But yeah, I took this list from this video that I'm going to show you right now. This list is actually outdated, and the only thing that I did was just modify to do it a little bit more actual with new cards, and also just change a little bit the ratios of the danger monsters, as well as changing the copies of the dark spell, the one that vanishes 5, because I just couldn't stop opening 3 of those on first turn opening hand. So yeah, I didn't think this spell was good enough to play 3 copies, so I decided to take them out and replace them with another cards that may generate you a little bit less advantage but can be more consistent and those and are not situational. So yeah, those are the only modifications that I made. The deck is the same as this video. I'm going to give credit to its author, of course, because this is not a list that I made. The only thing I'm going to do in this video is to explain it real quick and to show you what I did with this deck, because the video, while it lacks, is a little bit of explanation, but it's not necessary as much. So let's go to the deck profile. Now you may wonder, why is my audio sync off and why I am sounding different than I usually do. Well, obviously it is because the good of your lovable idiot forgot to turn on the microphone on OBS while recording this. So I'm just going to quickly explain the deck profile, and then I'm going to speed up the replays so you don't have to suffer my sync off voice. Quickly, I modified some of the dangers that you see in the original video, because some effects of the discard are really good and I prefer those over the ones that were on 3. So I think I modified Dogman and Ogopogo, and I did a Bigfoot and a bird, of course. Also, I added a danger response team Very good card. You drop it with Ogopogo, and then you discard a danger to put it back on the deck and draw one card. That's all that you need to do with that card. For the rest, it's almost the same, only added Day of Peace, Upstart, and card destruction. Just because, as I said on the intro, the beginning of the end was a little bit tricky for my good luck, so that's what I did with that. Basically, this deck focuses on sending the world to the graveyard, drawing into Monster Reborn or War Legacy Succession, and drawing like Barrier, that it's the field spell. With that, you're going to toss a coin, and if the result is heads without it, you can apply the worst effect of skipping your opponent's turn. But the field spell prevents you from doing that and going on tails, because tails, I think it lets your opponent draw cards, so you always want the heads effect. And that's basically it. You summon big monsters, do a ward, try to dump the ward with your danger monsters, or in case necessary case, you dump it with Curious, and just revive it and skip your opponent's turn. That's where the Fallen lies a lot. Even if you cannot do that, you can do a Hope Harbinger and a Galaxy Lord, and that gives you a spell negation and a monster negation. And you can make either a Baguska to stun your opponent, or if you are going second, you can OTK or try to OTK with Utopia and Utopia combo. So yeah, that's basically it. Now let's go to the replays. Don't care what this little idiot on the screen is saying, of course. Again, I'm so sorry, but it's too late and I'm doing this on the day that I'm supposed to upload, so I have to edit right now. See ya on the next one. Thank you very much for watching.